Okay, friends, today we're going to draw a sheep for art class. You can follow along with me on your piece of paper, and you need something to draw with, just one thing to draw with. I'm going to draw with a marker so that way you can see it better, but if you want to draw with a crayon or a color pencil, that's fine too, whatever you have in your bag. So to start with our sheep, we're going to start with a giant U shape, and that's going to be the bottom of the sheep's head. A giant U shape. After that, we're going to do 2 eyes for the sheep. Now, you can do your eyes however you want. I'm going to do big eyes because I'm going to make my sheep kind of look like a cartoon sheep. So I'm going to do 2 circles, and then I'm going to do another circle inside of the 2 circles. I'm going to leave this smaller circle white. That's going to be like the shiny part of the eye. And then I can color in the other part. Now, if you want to do your eyeballs differently, you can do them differently. It's your choice. Okay, after that, we're going to work on the nose and the mouth. Towards the bottom of the U shape, we're going to do another little U shape and a straight line down. Next, we're going to do the ears of the sheep. And the ears of the sheep are kind of like leaf shape. Okay, I'm going to make sort of like a leaf shape coming out. Now, if both of your ears don't look exactly the same, that's just fine. Maybe the wind has caught one of the ears, and maybe that's why it looks different, right? It's great if it doesn't look exactly the same. So let's connect the top of the head now with a curved line, and we've got our sheep's head. Next, we're going to do the super fun part of sheep, the fluffy, fluffy, fluffy body. Now, sheep's bodies are pretty round, but the way that we see them is kind of bumpy round because they're so fluffy. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a line that it goes in a circle where my finger is, but we're not going to draw a straight line circle. We're going to make it really bumpy. We're going to try to go in a circle right like this. So I'm going to start at one end, and I'm going to make really bumpy lines. I'm going to go in a circle. Take your time. This part might be a little tricky. Oh my gosh, so fluffy. Now we're going to see some of that fluff on the back too. So we need to continue that fluffy line behind the ears. Where the ears are in front of the fluff, that's called overlapping. So where our head is overlapping all that fluff. And lastly, we're going to add some legs. Sheep have 4 legs. So we're going to do 4 U shapes for the legs. Now, I suppose you could do your legs a little bit differently than this. Like if you wanted to have a dancing sheep, right? Or your sheep was laying down, you could do your legs a little bit differently. But we're going to do 4 U shapes for the U lines for the legs. And then I'm going to add one more detail line inside of here. I'm going to add a straight line. It kind of shows the detail for the hoofs. So that's it for our sheep. Now it's up to you to decide how you're going to add details. Like, where is your sheep? Is your sheep at the farm? Is your sheep on his way to a birthday party? Or I don't know, maybe your sheep is like one of those sheep from the books. Maybe your sheep is going to be driving a Jeep. You can do whatever you want with your sheep and then finish coloring him in. Happy creating, artists!